Fourth phase of voting in 55 municipalities to be held tomorrow. All preparations completed. Municipal elections of fourth phase will be in fair, free and peaceful manner like previous three phases, hopes Obaidul Qadir. Contribution of Betar in Bangladesh's independence will always be remembered. Ziaur Rahman rehabilitated anti-liberation elements in politics. Decision to cancel his award has not yet been finalized, says Information Minister Dr. Hassan Mahmood. Number of vaccine recipients increasing rapidly as no side effects of vaccines found. Physicians urge everyone to take vaccines without paying heed to rumors. UN Human Rights Council adopts resolution calling immediate restoration of elected government in Myanmar. And West Indies take a 154-run lead against Bangladesh at the end of third day of Mirpur Test. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to News at 10 on BTV, BTV World and BTV Chattogram Centre. I'm Shangita Ahmed with you tonight. Those were the headlines, and now on to the rest of the news. Fourth phase elections in 55 municipalities will be held tomorrow. The Election Commission has taken all preparations to hold the election in a free and peaceful manner. The voting will start at 8 a.m. and it will continue till 4 p.m. without any break. Election Commission said voting will be held through ballot paper at 26 municipalities out of 55 municipalities, and voting at the rest of the municipalities will be held through EVM method. The Election Commissioner has banned the movement of motorcycles for 54 hours for voting in 55 municipalities. Meanwhile, Election Commission Secretary Mohammad Humayun Kabir Khondokar has expressed the hope that tomorrow's municipal elections will be held in a free, fair and neutral manner. He expressed the hope while talking to the journalist at the Nirbachon Bhavan at Agargaon in the capital today. The EC Secretary said 11 to 13 members of police and Ansar will be deployed at every voting centre for maintaining peaceful environment. Besides, executive magistrates and members of police, RAB, BGB and Coast Guard will be deployed as striking force, he added. Voting in 55 municipalities will be held tomorrow in a free, fair and peaceful manner as part of the continuation of the three previous phases. Awami League General Secretary Obaidul Qadir has expressed his hope today at the regular briefing at his official residence. He hopes that the Election Commission will remain active with its usual independent and authoritative role to ensure a participatory polls.
আগামীকাল চতুর্থ ধাপে বাংলাদেশে ৫৫টি পৌরসভার নির্বাচন অনুষ্ঠিত হবে। সরকার পৌরসভা নির্বাচনে ভোটারদের অবাধ ভোটাধিকার প্রয়োগে কোনো প্রকার হস্তক্ষেপ করবে না। আমরা আশা করছি কোনো প্রকার হানাহানি ছাড়া শান্তিপূর্ণভাবে পৌরসভার ভোট গ্রহণ সম্পন্ন হবে। চতুর্থ ধাপে একটি অংশগ্রহণমূলক ও শান্তিপূর্ণ নির্বাচন অনুষ্ঠানে নির্বাচন কমিশন স্বাধীন ও কর্তৃত্বপূর্ণ ভূমিকা পালনে বরাবরের মতো আগামীকালও সক্রিয় থাকবে বলে আমাদের বিশ্বাস। আমরা আশা করছি বিএনপি বরাবরের মতো অভিযোগের তীর ছোঁড়া বন্ধ করে দেশের গণতান্ত্রিক অগ্রযাত্রাকে এগিয়ে নিতে ভোটের দিন মাঠে থাকবে।
Obaidul Qadir says the BNP is putting artificial hurdles to the advancement of democracy, that party's continuous politics of callousness to polls as well as propaganda and conspiracies have been obstructing the progress of democracy, he added. The Awami League General Secretary says none has the right to question the settled issues of the Great Liberation War. The BNP in mask is helping the anti-liberation and ultra-communal forces to materialize their agenda, Obaidul Qadir added.
বিএনপি নেতারা একদিকে নির্বাচন বিমুখ রাজনীতি, অপরদিকে অপপ্রচার ও ষড়যন্ত্র অব্যাহত রাখা দেশের গণতন্ত্র হোঁচট খাচ্ছে। এছাড়া গণতান্ত্রিক পথে সরকার পতনের অপপ্রয়াস চালিয়ে বিএনপি কোন গণতন্ত্র প্রতিষ্ঠা করতে চায়? বিএনপি নেতারা বলছেন সরকার নাকি ইচ্ছে মতো মুক্তিযুদ্ধের ইতিহাস রচনা করছে। প্রকৃতপক্ষে দীর্ঘদিন ধরে তাদের নেতৃত্বে স্বাধীনতা চেতনা বিরোধী অপশক্তি যেভাবে ইতিহাস বিকৃতি ঘটিয়েছে, কারা মুক্তিযুদ্ধের মহানায়ককে সপরিবারে হত্যার বেনিফিশিয়ারি, কারা দেশে খুনিদের বিচার চাওয়ার অধিকার হরণ করেছিল, তা নতুন প্রজন্ম জানতে পারছে বলে বিএনপির গাত্রদাহ শুরু হয়ে গেছে।
Information Minister Dr. Hassan Mahmood has said the contribution of Betar to the history of Bangladesh's independence will remain everlasting. He was speaking at a program marking World Radio Day at Agargaon in the capital today, organized by Bangladesh Betar. The Information Minister says there are evidences that Ziaur Rahman cooperated with Pakistan in the guise of a freedom fighter. The issue of revoking Ziaur Rahman's gallantry title was discussed, but it has not been finalized yet, he added.
বাংলাদেশ বেতার বাংলাদেশের ইতিহাসের সাথে জড়িত, কারণ এই বেতার কেন্দ্রই মুক্তিযুদ্ধের সময় স্বাধীন বাংলা বেতার কেন্দ্র হিসাবে কাজ করেছে এবং আমাদের দেশ গঠনে বেতারের নানা অনুষ্ঠানমালা অনেক কার্যকর ভূমিকা রাখছে এবং প্রান্তিক জনগোষ্ঠী বেতার শোনে। জিয়াউর রহমানের সনদ বাতিলের কোনো চূড়ান্ত সিদ্ধান্ত হয়নি, তবে জিয়াউর রহমান মুক্তিযোদ্ধার শ্রদ্ধাপরায়ণে যে পাকিস্তানের সহযোগী হিসেবে কাজ করেছেন সেটি প্রমাণিত এবং তার কাছে পাকিস্তানের সেনাবাহিনীর তৎকালীন অফিসার চিঠি লিখেছিল তার ভূমিকার প্রশংসা করে, অর্থাৎ পাকিস্তানের পক্ষে তার ভূমিকা প্রশংসা করে চিঠি লিখেছিল। এবং জিয়াউর রহমান তিনি ক্ষমতা দখল করার পর যারা স্বাধীনতার বিরোধিতা করেছিল তাদেরকে তিনি পুনর্বাসিত করেছিলেন। শাহ আজিজুর রহমান যিনি পাকিস্তানের প্রতিনিধি দলের ডেপুটি লিডার হিসাবে জাতিসংঘে গিয়ে পাকিস্তানের পক্ষে ওকালতি করেছিলেন, তাকে তিনি প্রধানমন্ত্রী বানিয়েছিলেন এবং যুদ্ধ অপরাধীদের তিনি রাজনীতি করার সুযোগ করে দিয়েছেন। সুতরাং সমস্ত ঘটনা প্রবাহ প্রমাণ করে সাক্ষ্য দেয় যে জিয়াউর রহমান আসলে মুক্তিযুদ্ধের সময় তার ভূমিকা, তিনি মুক্তিযুদ্ধের ছদ্মাবরণে পাকিস্তানের সহযোগী হিসেবে কাজ করেছেন।
State Minister for Information Dr. Murad Hassan, Information Secretary Khaja Mia and Director General of Bangladesh Betar Ahmed Kamruzaman also spoke at the discussion. The countrywide coronavirus vaccination continued for the 6th day. The number of vaccinated people increased compared to the last 5 days. People who are inoculated say they feel safe after taking the vaccine. Interested people thronged at the designated hospitals and clinics in the capital to get vaccinated on the 6th day of vaccination program. Corona vaccination program has not started in many countries in the world. In this case, many people of the country felt that they are very lucky to get vaccinated within a short time. The doctors urged every eligible person of the country to take COVID-19 vaccine quickly to be safe from the virus. 13 COVID-19 patients died in the country in the last 24 hours, taking the death toll from the pandemic to 8,266. The recovery count rose to 4,86,767 after another 374 recovered during the period. A press release of the Directorate General of Health Services confirmed this today. The tally of infections rose to 5,40,266 with 291 new cases. We'll go for a short break. We'll be back in a while.
হাসো গাও নাচো যে যেখানে আছো হঠাৎ এসে গেলে হাঁচি নিয়ম মেনে তুমি হাঁচো টিস্যু দিয়ে নাক মুখ ঢাকতে পারো রুমাল দিয়েও সেটা করতে পারো টিস্যু কিংবা রুমাল না পেলে কাছাকাছি কোনোইতে নাক মুখ ঢেকে দাও হাঁচি হঠাৎ এসে গেলে হাঁচি নিয়ম মেনে
The UN Human Rights Council adopted by consensus a draft resolution on Myanmar put forward by the UK and the EU at a session in Geneva on Friday. The document calls for the immediate and unconditional release of all people arbitrarily detained in the country, including State Councillor Aung San Suu Kyi and President Win Myint. The resolution also urges the lifting of the state of emergency. Myanmar's military staged a coup on Monday, arresting Suu Kyi and other elected officials. The military said the move was a response to what they view as a fraudulent legislative election in November, which was won by Aung San Suu Kyi NLD party. Donald Trump's insurrection incitement charge is a monstrous lie, defense lawyers said as they presented evidence in the U.S. Senate. Lawyers called impeachment proceedings against the former president a politically motivated witch hunt by the Democrats. Mr. Trump is accused of causing riots in the Capitol on 6 January, which left 5 people dead. He denies the charge. Meanwhile, most Republicans have indicated they will not vote to convict Mr. Trump. COVID-19 global death toll crosses 23,96,000 and more than 10,88,13,000 have been infected globally. More than 8,08,42,000 people have recovered so far. The U.S. is the current epicenter of the pandemic, which has now 2,81,08,000 confirmed cases and 4,92,533 deaths. Local Government, Rural Development and Cooperatives Minister Mohammad Tajul Islam has said the capital city would be developed as per Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's dream. He was speaking as the chief guest in a city dialogue on Dhaka drainage management and canal modernization at the Sirdap Auditorium in Dhaka today. The LGRD minister said Dhaka city would be built like Venice or Sentosa as per the dream of the Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. Initiatives have been taken to transform Dhaka into a livable, modern and scenic city by launching water transport from Hatirjil to Bonani and United Hospital, and a project is being taken to make this initiative a reality, he said. It was a true story of the 17th centuries. Muslin cloth was the finest dress, which was known as the royal dress around the world. Muslin cloth of Dhaka was being exported to Europe in the 17th and 18th centuries. Still, it has been considered a symbol of aristocracy all over the world. The neighboring country, India, earned about 800 crore from foreign countries by exporting Bengal muslin. However, the present government has taken initiative to get back the lost glory of the muslin cloth. In the last December, the muslin got geographical indication status as a product of Bangladesh due to continued efforts of the present government. Now Bangladesh is searching for international markets for muslin of Dhaka. Rupganj Upazila of Narayanganj district is the hub of the muslin cloth, where skilled handicraftsmen are working to make jamdani. The latest model of muslin and cotton is growing in the research field of Rajshahi University. Besides Cotton Development Board, Rajshahi University, Bangladesh University of Textiles, Handloom Board and Textiles and Jute Ministry, in cooperation with Dhaka University, is striving hard to revive the past glory of muslin. And now news on sports. West Indies are leading by 154 runs against host Bangladesh at stumps of day 3 in the second and last test of the two-match series in Dhaka. At the end of the day, the visitors scored 41 runs for 3 in their second innings. Earlier, Bangladesh started their third day's batting with the overnight score of 105 for 4 in their first innings at Mirpur Sherebangla National Stadium. The hosts were all out on 296 runs in their first innings. Liton Dash scored 71 runs, while Mehdi Hassan Miraj scored 57 and Mushfiqur Rahim scored 54 runs for Bangladesh. West Indies scored 409 runs in their first innings. And before we end the news, another look at tonight's headlines. Fourth phase of voting in 55 municipalities will be held tomorrow, all preparations completed. Municipal elections of fourth phase will be in fair, free and peaceful manner like previous 3 phases, hopes Obaidul Qadir. Contribution of Betar in Bangladesh's independence will always be remembered. Ziaur Rahman rehabilitated anti-liberation elements in politics. Decision to cancel his award has not yet been finalized, says Information Minister Dr. Hassan Mahmood. Number of vaccine recipients increasing rapidly as no side effects of vaccines found. Physicians urge everyone to take vaccine without paying heed to rumors. UN Human Rights Council adopts resolution calling immediate restoration of elected government in Myanmar. And West Indies take a 154-run lead against Bangladesh at the end of the third day of Mirpur Test. That's all from us for the moment. Our next news is at 11:30 in Bangla. Do join us again. Until then, Khuda Hafiz.